Pelican Rapids a loss. It could be this one right here. I'm not saying I'm making any predictions or anything like that. I'm just letting you know we got a couple of good basketball teams here on the court here today. So we got almost everything updated and ready to go. Looks like we'll be setting up for the national anthem here. So we're about 26 seconds away from the opening announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's game featuring the Pelican Rapids Vikings and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Pelican Rapids. Please refrain from walking on or across the court before, during, and after the event. For everyone, safety masks must be worn at all times within the school. Social distancing guidelines must be followed at all times, with the exception of immediate family members. At the conclusion of tonight's contest, we ask that you immediately exit the gym. Following these guidelines will allow us to have spectators at our events and give our athletes and coaches a chance to complete their seasons. Now please rise if you're able, remove any headwear.
All right, we'll take a timeout for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Our national anthem.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back. National anthem just finishing up here, and your starting lineups are right around the corner.
Minnesota State High School League admission to this event is a privilege, and with that privilege comes responsibility. Responsibility to conduct oneself in a manner where the game is enjoyable for all fans and participants. Barnesville High School reminds you to be a good sport on the court and in the stands. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the guests on the scoreboard, the Pelican Rapids Vikings. At guard, senior, number 4, Chloe Paulson. At guard, a 7th grader, number 10, Morgan Corp. At forward, a senior, number 30, Anna Stephenson. At forward, a senior, number 32, Greta Collison. And at forward, a senior, number 33, Allison Hybe. Head coach of the Vikings, Brian Corp. Assistant coaches, Cody Shaver, Amanda Belts, and Lance Roysum.
All right, so you got Chloe Paulson, Morgan Korf, Anna Stephenson, Greta Tollefson, and Allison Hybe, your starters for the 14-1 Pelican Rapids Vikings. Coached by Brian Korf and his assistants, Cody Schaefer, Amanda Bells, and Lance Roysum.
At guard, a senior, number 1, Samantha Pesa. At guard, a senior, number 3, Kimberly Macy. At guard, a junior, number 4, Lexi Baldwin. At forward, a junior, number 14, Emily Redman. And in the post, a junior, number 32, Lauren Halverson. Head coach Ryan Thompson. Assistant coaches Alice Logan and Nicole.
All right, so there you go. You got Sam Pesa, Kim Macy, Lexi Ballgreen, Emily Bredman, and Lauren Halverson, your starters for the Barnesville Trojans.
Our front Otter Tail Officials Association.
Coached by head coach Ryan Baumstad and his assistants Allie Scogan and Nicole Mordson.
These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship. Let's play hoops on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, we'll get 18 minutes onto our clock here. We'll take the 27 points off the board from the JV game, and now we are ready to roll here in half number 1. And we are underway here in the start of this one here, the varsity game. Sam Pesa will control it here for Barnesville to kick things off. Pesa has it in the corner. They tried to work it inside there for Halverson, but it was poked away. Turnover number 1 here for Barnesville. Three on the way. It's up and in.
3-pointer.
That is Greta Tollefson with the triple. Once again, if you're just joining us and you weren't watching the JV game, I'm doing this solo today. Our camera person has an injured arm, so I got to do the stats, the video, the scoreboard, and the camera works. And hopefully I do a good job. Missed shot there. Rebound was snagged there by Halverson. And now it's taken away in the corner once again here by Pelican Rapids. That's the second turnover by Barnesville so far. Shot just inside the free throw line's up and in for Tollefson. She has 5 now, and the Vikings lead 5-0 here. Once again, they come into this game 14-1 on the season. Barnesville 9-4 on the season. On the near side is Kim Macy. Macy works it up top for Ballgreen. Ballgreen back to Macy, now to the near side here for Bredman. Dribbles up to the high post, pops it out, gets it back, high post there, Halverson. Halverson to the hoop, and it hit the support. It's not really a support beam, it's more of a support cord, and that'll be considered out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Pelican Rapids. 16:23 and counting to go here. We need to make an adjustment on our camera. Let me zoom. There we go. I knew something was wrong. So sitting a little off balance there. Three-pointer on the way and in, and it is Tollefson's evening so far here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. She has all 8 of the Viking points, and Barnesville still looking to score. Ballgreen works it up top. Pesa into the corner for Ballgreen once again. Now back to Pesa, quickly up top to Bredman. Bredman, one dribble, uses his up, fires it over to Ballgreen. And now they'll work it over near side here as the Vikings fans clapping on, cheering their defense. And so far, so good for that Pelican Rapids defense, as they have not allowed a score, and they get another turnover. That's the 3rd turnover on 4 possessions here for Barnesville. And now working it near side, Chloe Paulson has it. Up top, thought about it. They'll give it to the hot hand, and that's her first miss of the game. Tollefson can't get that one to connect. Almost had an 11-0 lead there. Maybe Paulson should have taken the 3, but you know, you're up 8-0. Doesn't hurt to make a decision that doesn't go in your favor at this point in the game. But we'll see if Barnesville can. Looks like, yeah, it looks like they're having some sort of a 3-2 zone here, and for Pelican Rapids on the defense, and another turnover. That's 4 turnovers now here in 5 possessions. Now Korf puts it up. That one won't go. Rebound comes down to Halverson. That's her first rebound of the game, to the best of my knowledge. Bredman up top. Bredman tries to drive down the near side of the lane, pops it out. Kim Macy for a 3. A little bit off the mark and out of bounds, and I'll stop the clock with 14:23 to go here, as the Pelican Rapids Vikings will bring it down the court once again with an 8-0 lead. Broadcast coverage of today's game brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville, as well as Midwest Bank. Always a fun time here coming to Barnesville. And that foot on the line, long two is up and in. Chloe Paulson in the scorebook now, and it's 10-0. Ball Green will work it, and then an elbow will be thrown, and that'll stop the clock with 13:54 to go here. Looks like we'll have a substitution for Barnesville. Coming in is the sophomore, Kenzie Scogan, along with the 8th grader, Abby John. And Abby John can certainly provide a spark. Don't let that grade level fool you there. You'll want to pay attention to her today. She's had a couple off nights, but most of the time that I've seen her, she's dropped 20 into the scorebook. Not bad for an 8th grader on varsity. We'll get it to Bredman. She'll tee it up for 3. That's too strong. Ball Green will tip the ball out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Vikings. And we're going to have a timeout here, as Ryan Baumstad will call a timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well. 10-0 in favor of Pelican Rapids. We'll be back in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. 10-0 in favor of Pelican Rapids. They have the lead here, and 13:35 and counting to go here in the first half. And she'll hesitate. She'll put it up and in. Ellie Welch with the triple. 13-0. And now the whistle stops with 13:13 on the clock, and it's another turnover for Barnesville. We have 7 of them already. I don't have any of them down for Pelican Rapids yet. That shot a little bit off the mark, goes into the hands of Lexi Ballgreen. Ballgreen will bring it up court, and a near steal from behind, but I believe we have a foul.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 4, Chloe Paulson. That's her first personal foul, team second.
So Ballgreen will trigger the inbounds pass into Abby John up near the midcourt stripe. Abby John with that left-handed dribble fires it out for Bredman. Quickly double-teamed was Bredman, but they'll get it back into Bredman. She'll work her way towards the hoop. And will that be a travel or a foul? Or a timeout? It's a foul.
Checking for the Trojans, number 40, Emily Smith.
Emily Smith, a sophomore, checks into the lineup here for Barnesville. As Greta Tollison will trigger the inbounds pass there from Morgan Korf. 12:41 and counting to go here. And that shot a little strong off the backboard. Ball is tipped around and eventually chased down there by Tollison. Tollison will fire it out to Stephenson. Stephenson puts the ball to the floor, pitches a pass to Paulson. Paulson fires it over there for Welch. Welch drives towards the hoop, runs into a defender. Now they work it back out top. Now it's into the hands of Tollison once again. Tollison with 8 points in this game so far, and that one was blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Vikings. Well, the Vikings here in the first 6 minutes of this one certainly showing why they are 14-1. Very impressive basketball here to start this game. Checking in for Pelican Rapids is Kelsey Eisenman, a sophomore. And catch and shoot off the inbounds pass. Ricochets off. Tollefson with the rebound and the bucket. 15-0 now here, and Barnesville needs a basket quick. And a near miscommunication there. Lucky that didn't result in a turnover here. Scogan will fire it over to John. John puts the ball on the floor, left-handed dribble. Ballgreen for a three, too strong. And the rebound comes down to Pelican Rapids' Eisenman. Now they'll work it into the hands of Stephenson. Stephenson fires it over to Welch. Welch, nobody there. Runs into, and they're going to call it travel. For a moment there, I thought that was going to be a foul on Halverson as she ran into her. But Barnesville get a break there. 11:19 to go in the first half. And the Barnesville Trojans with Abby John will look to score here on this possession for the first time in the game. 11-10. Into the free throw line. Ballgreen has it now. Dribbles into the mid post, into the paint, travels. And that one went in too. And Ryan Baumstad looking at the official saying, hey, were you watching her feet? He does not agree with that traveling call, but the official was a little bit closer to that play than Coach Baumstad was. Not saying that Baumstad was wrong or right. Not saying the official was wrong or right. All I'm saying is that the official was a little bit closer to that play. Off the glass and in. Tollefson with two more. She already has 12 in this game, and it's a 17-0 start for Pelican Rapids. And Barnesville looking for anything they can get right now. Welch has it in the near side. Now she'll put the ball on the floor on a left-handed dribble. Dribble inside to the free throw line, get it to Tollefson. Tollefson backs up near the top of the key, fires it to Korf. Korf with a left-handed dribble, outside to Welch now. Welch dribbles into the paint, towards the hoop, has a shot blocked. Now will be tied up. Possession arrow will favor Pelican Rapids. Oh wait, no, it will not be a jump ball, it will be a foul.
Vikings, number 31, Kelsey Eisman. That's her first personal foul. Team's third. Second for the Trojans, number 14, Emily Bregman.
So 8 minutes gone in this first half, and the Trojans still looking for their first basket of the game. And can they get it from Emily Smith? They might. Not on that, but she's going to go to the free throw line, and we'll see if Barnesville can capitalize here and stop this explosive start here for Pelican Rapids. Now, even if she does make a free throw, it doesn't necessarily mean that Pelican Rapids will slow down the pace, because they've been all over the purple team here in this one so far. And that one will drop in, and Emily Smith puts Barnesville on the board. Comes at the 9:53 mark of the half. Almost halfway through the first half. She leaves the second one short, and they'll give the ball back to Pelican Rapids. So up top, I believe that's Stephenson. Oh, no, check that. That was Tollefson. Poked away, and still poked away again. Emily Smith will pick it up. She'll go to the hoop, and no, that one won't go. And they'll fight for it. Jump ball call. Possession arrow favors Pelican Rapids. So now they'll flip it, unlike the last time we thought it was a jump ball. The C and JV games are available for an on-demand replay if you did not get a chance to catch those live and you don't want to give away the final score. Just go to travel is the call. Just go to on-demand, click on archives, and all the recent games are towards the top of the list. So simply click watch next to the game that you want to see again. Also, if you check out the stories button on our website, msportsnet.com, you'll discover that we have locked in 8 games, 8 of the 10 games of the Section 8 AA tournament. And we'll have 4 for the boys, 4 for the girls. The pigtail games on March 15th, we will not carry those games. And it's not because we don't want to, but we had a regular season boys game already scheduled for March 15th. So we'll keep that commitment. And if we can get some staff, extra staff to help us out, then we'll look at the possibility of those pigtail games on March 15th. But right now, we just have the play-in, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the 2 championship games. Right now, we have sponsors to cover Barnesville, Pelican Rapids, or check that, I'm sorry. I'm naming the matchup that we're watching right now. That one's up and in.
Number 10,
Morgan Korf enters the scorebook for the first time tonight on that triple, and it's 20-1 with 8:15 to go. As I was saying, right now we have sponsors for Barnesville, Perham, and Breckenridge, and if we don't get sponsors for the other teams, then we'll tape delay those because they don't cost any money to tape delay. But we'll certainly do our best to make everything live for you. But once again, we have landed that contract. The MSHSL has granted us permission to do all 10 games if we can make it to all 10 games. So we're certainly going to put it on our to-do list. We have another travel. According to my numbers, that's the 12th turnover of the first half here for Barnesville. They'll work it inside, and a whistle and a foul's coming on Emily Bredman. From my vantage point, it looked like a clean block, but the official disagreed. So it's now an active shooting foul, and I'll put Greta Tollefson at the line. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, according to my numbers. 12, 15, 18, 20. Yep, all the numbers match up, and now we'll put one more in her scorebook. She now has 13 on the evening. 13 of the 21 for Pelican Rapids. And the second one is a little too strong. Barnesville working into the hands of Abby John. John will try and set up the offense, get a screen there from Smith as she hands it off there for Scogan. And inside, Smith will draw contact. So Emily Smith will go to the free throw line. She scored the first point of the game at the 9:53 mark of the first half. And she'll score the second point of the game at the 7:36 mark. And that one's off the mark and out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 7:34. And now the officials are going to get together and talk here. The first official said it goes to Pelican Rapids. And now they're going to change their mind. They're going to give the ball to Barnesville. So I was looking into my stat book. I can't give you my opinion on if that was the right call or not, but I'm assuming it was the right call. Abby John trying to drive down the baseline, kicks it out for Bredman. Bredman fires it across for Pesa. Up top to Bredman once again, 7:22 and counting to go. Abby John with it, switches the dribble on her to her left hand before pushing the pass off to Bredman. And now John puts up the three. Scogan in for the rebound. It's tipped along the baseline, and it's out of bounds on Barnesville. And now give the ball back to Pelican Rapids. 21-2 with 7:10 remaining here in the first half of play, as Pelican Rapids will slowly bring it up to the timeline. It's one of those, we've proven our point, but just wait until I get across the midcourt stripe and then try and slow us down. Ellie Welch up top now for Korth. Korth will swing it out to Paulson. Paulson, I believe that's Stephenson. 30 or 20. That might be Vanessa Booth, actually. And that one's off the mark. Scogan couldn't get it to fall. And Barnesville just having a tough evening here against this Pelican Rapids team. They're in the hands of Welch. Welch being guarded by Smith, puts the ball on the floor on a left-handed dribble, now crosses over to the right hand, gets it to Booth. Booth nearly had it poked away there by Scogan, but able to pick it up was Paulson. She'll dribble into the free throw line. 2 passes later, they get it down low for Stephenson. Anna Stephenson's in the scorebook. And it's 23-2 now. Once again, if you're just joining us, the score might be slightly delayed. I am going solo today on commentary, stats, camera, and scoreboard and clock, all because our camera person has an injured arm. So please be patient with me, and thank you so much for understanding, and promise we won't delay the score too much. 5:50 the official time remaining here in the first half. So Pelican Rapids now on team foul number 7. So a 1-and-1 bonus here. Emily Smith accounts for both points. She's gone 1 of 2 and 1 of 2 on her first 2 trips. So 2 of 4, and she'll miss the first one here. So no second chance attempt there. She's now 2 of 5 from the free throw line here in the game so far. Up top for Booth. Quick pass into the far corner. And now Paulson has it. Works up top for Tollefson. Tollefson back to Paulson. Paulson, left-handed dribble to the floor. Skip pass down to the low block. Off the glass and in.
Point basket by number 30, Anna Stephenson.
Anna Stephenson with that basket. She has 4 now. She's had 2 that were almost identical, and now the first person not named Emily Smith goes to the free throw line here for Barnesville. It's Abby John, but the whistle will hold off the free throw for a moment. Emily Smith will come out. Lauren Halverson will check in as Abby John is at the free throw line here for the Barnesville Trojans, looking to get the 3rd point of the game, and she does. So she'll get a second free throw as a result. And she will miss the second one. So every free throw shooter has been 1 for 2, with the exception of Smith on the 1-and-1 bonus miss in the front half. 0 for 1 on that trip. Paulson being guarded by John. And she'll work it up top. 3 on the way for Tollefson off the right side of the glass. Pesa with the rebound, a reach-in foul here on Pelican Rapids. It's their 9th team foul, 1 away from a double bonus.
That's your second person foul, team 9. At line to shoot the bonus for the Trojans, number 1, Samantha Pesa. For the Vikings, number 10, Morgan Korth.
Sam Pesa will get the free throw. And the second free throw is in. That's the first time they've made 2 in a row. 25-5, a 20-point advantage here for the 14-1 Pelican Rapids Vikings. All 5 of the points for Barnesville coming from the free throw line in this one so far. And Pelican Rapids a foul away from double bonus time for the Trojans. And here's Abby John to the hoop and scores. Abby John providing a little bit of a spark there as it's now 25-7. Inside 4.5 to go. Substitution on the way here for Pelican Rapids. Ellie Welch, the freshman, will check in at the next break in action. As Tollefson gets another basket, and she's climbing towards 20 right now. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. She's at 15 at the moment with that last basket. Sam Pesa drives into the paint, lost it, and eventually picked up there by Vanessa Booth. Abby John, a little harassment in the backcourt there, nearly got a steal. 3:35 and counting to go. Up top, wide open is Eisenman. Now Booth puts it into the hands of Tollefson. Tollefson with 15 points right now for the Vikings. Put it in the hands of Morgan Korf. Korf will get it back. Long two on the way, and that one's off the backside of the rim. Sam Pesa will grab the rebound, bring it back the other direction here for Barnesville. Puts it into the hands of John up top. 3 on the way for Bredman, won't go. Rebound out to Kim Macy, who saves it for Halverson. Quick pass inside for Bredman, can't get that one to go. Rebound goes to Stephenson, and now we have a timeout. 2:55 to go, and it's a 20-point lead at 27-7 in favor of the Pelican Rapids Vikings. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. It is 27-7 with 2:55 to go here in the first half of play in favor of the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Midwest Bank along with Dean's Bulk Service. And Pelican Rapids will see if they can extend that lead. Abby John with the only basket not from the free throw line for the Trojans so far here in this one. And Abby John certainly playing some great basketball out there, trying to give her team a spark. She's on the bench at the moment, at least I think she is. Yes, she is. Looks like the... Okay, I'm not sure what that was about, but a little delayed on the inbounds pass there. Redmond swings it over here for Ballgreen. Now back up top. Macy has it. Now into the corner for Bredman. Bredman fires it over to Pesa quickly. I believe that is Ballgreen, and it is. Now up top for Halverson. Back over to Bredman. Now check that, Ballgreen. Macy to Pesa. Pesa will switch the dribble. Thought about driving baseline, was cut off there. Now Macy has it. Macy uses up her dribble, tried to fire a pass into Halverson. I don't think Halverson was expecting that pass, but it went off the shoulder of a Viking. So stay with the Trojans as Bredman will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline underneath the basket. Catch and shoot, Kim Macy for 3, in and out, won't go. That's probably one of the better looking shots that Barnesville has had here in this game so far. 27-7 with 1:44 and counting to go here in this one. In the first half of this one, I should say. Tollefson with the basketball, 15 points so far. Now Eisenman. Eisenman back to Tollefson. Minute 23 and counting. Back to Eisenman. Eisenman, ball above her head, looking inside, nobody home. Defended well by Halverson down low there on Welch. And now Welch will come out towards the top of the key. Halverson will put a little pressure on her. And it might be enough to give the Pelican Rapids Vikings a basket.
Viking basket by number 30, Anna Simonson.
Lexi Ballgreen scores. That makes it 29-9. And a foul. That'll send Pelican Rapids to the free throw line. It's the fourth foul of the game here for Barnesville, stopping the clock with 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. And now this is Greta Tollefson at the line. 15, make it 16 points on the evening. And that one will not go. Macy for a three. That one off the mark. $20 seconds to go here in the first half. $11 seconds to go. Nearly lost it. Ballgreen races out for it. Pokes it ahead to Bredman. And Bredman to the hoop, off the front of the rim. Battle for her own rebound, and Pelican Rapids will take it away, and that brings us to a half. 29-9 at the end of the first half here in favor of the Pelican Rapids Vikings. We'll add up some numbers, and we'll come back with your Midwest Bank halftime show here in just a moment. Update from Perham. The Yellow Jackets lead the Cowgirls 37-20 with 17:28 remaining in the second half. That varsity game is live on Magnitude Sports, and we'll be back with the Midwest Bank halftime show here after this timeout on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Davies working left to right. They set up and damn with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Hayes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back here to Barnesville High School, and the 14-1 Pelican Rapids Vikings have a comfortable 30-9 lead over the Barnesville Trojans here at the halftime mark. It's the Midwest Bank halftime show, and we certainly appreciate you tuning in here. We'll start with the visitors as we always do. Chloe Paulson with 2, Morgan Korf with 3, 6 for Anna Stephenson, 3 for Ellie Welch, and Greta Tollefson leads the way right now with 16. She had a quick 8. Matter of fact, she scored the first 8 points of the game for Pelican Rapids as Pelican Rapids opened the game on a 17-0 run before Emily Smith would step up to the free throw line to score the go 1 for 2 from the line to put the Barnesville Trojans on the board. That free throw occurred at the 9:53 mark. Barnesville scored their second point off a free throw by Emily Smith at the 7:36 mark. They scored their third point of the game on a free throw by Abby John at the 5:14 mark, and then Sam Pesa would connect on 2 free throws at the 4:50 mark of the game, and then Abby John and Lexi Ballgreen would get a couple baskets after the free throws at 4:50, but it took. Let's see here. If I do the math, 18 minus 5, 13 minutes and 10 seconds, give or take about a minute or so before the Barnesville Trojans got their first basket not from the free throw line. So they have struggled here in this one. Hopefully they can make some adjustments. It's still a half a basketball to play, and anything could happen, but it's certainly an uphill climb right now for Barnesville if they want to get themselves back into this one and make things interesting. For Barnesville, 2 for Sam Pesa, 2 for Lexi Ballgreen. They are led by Abby John with 3 and Emily Smith with 2. Barnesville 5 of 8 from the free throw line for 62.5%, while Pelican Rapids is 2 for 2 for 100%. From the free throw line. Once again, Pelican Rapids started the game on a 17-0 run before Emily Smith would score a free throw to make the score 17-1. So 30-9. We have about 4 minutes left here before the second half starts as Barnesville's back out on the floor warming up now. Pelican Rapids still in the back talking things over. So we'll see what the second half has in store for us when we return here in about 3 minutes with the second half, as I'll conclude our Midwest Bank halftime show. Pelican Rapids 30, led by Greta Tollefson with 16. Barnesville 9, led by Abby John with 3. That concludes your Midwest Bank halftime show. Back in a couple minutes here with the second half after this. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Go Promo is the area's
your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and
You can capture the moments and memories of
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back as we're counting down the final seconds of halftime here. It is 30-9 in favor of the Pelican Rapids Vikings here on the Midwest Bank halftime scoreboard. And Barnesville will have the ball to start half number 2. And we'll see if they can put together a little bit better second half as they struggled big time in that first half here. And we'll see if they can calm the nerves a little bit, I guess you could say. Oh, quick pace to the start of this one already, and a quick turnover. Once again, if you're just joining us, check that Pelican Rapids started this game on a 17-0 run before Emily Smith would get a free throw with 9:53 remaining in the first half to make the score 17-1. And it's been all Barnesville with a occasional spark here and there from Abby John and Lexi Ballgreen. Right now, you take away the first half and the score is 0-0. You rewind to the first half in the first 30 seconds. I think it was 5-0 or 8-0, something like that in the first 30 seconds. So if you want to look at the bright side, that could be one right there if you're a Barnesville fan. Pass across the paint, off the glass, in and one. She got it. Anna Stephenson.
Basket's good.
She has 8 points now. She had 6 at the first half. And the free throw swish made that look easy. 33-19 as Anna Stephenson crawls her way towards double digits with 9. And a nice job there by Lexi Ballgreen. She gets the basket to match her jersey number. She has 4 now. And it's 33-11. So only took 1 minute and 9 seconds for Barnesville to score here in half number 2, and now they get a turnover. Pass inside is deflected, taken away It was some nice ball movement by Barnesville, but it's some even better defense by Pelican Rapids. Halverson outside Macy. Macy to Ballgreen. Ballgreen quickly over to Pesa. Pesa back to Ballgreen. Now works it to Halverson just in front of the free throw line there. 33-11, 16:05 and counting. Pesa has it. Pesa now to Ballgreen. And through, oh, she saved it, but it went into the hands of Pelican Rapids. It almost went through the hands of Halverson. She almost lost it, saved it, and then gave it to Pelican Rapids anyway. 15:45 and counting. This is Korf. Now Korf, and 2 passes later, they get it to Tollefson. Tollefson will back up 2 defenders, and a block by Halverson, but into the hands of Hybe. Allison Hybe will score. That's her first 2 points of the game. And now we have a foul.
32, Brett Tollefson. That's her first personal foul. First team foul. That's the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans. Number 4, Lexi Ballgreen.
She'll miss the first one. And now it's 5-2 in the second half in favor of Pelican Rapids. And she'll make the second one, 5-3, 35-12. That shot a little bit off the mark, but they'll come away with the offensive rebound. They'll get an extra possession out of it. And now they'll look inside there. Korf was looking inside, but instead put it up top for Paulson. And now it is, I believe that's Stephenson with it. And the 3 a little grazes the front of the net. I believe that's Abby John. No, check that, Kim Macy. Ballgreen inside, Bredman has a look and one, she got it. And Lexi Ballgreen a little pumped up about that one. She'll get the assist.
Basket's good, and she's fouled on the play. By the way, number 32, Brett Tollefson. That's her second personal foul, team second. Checking for the Trojans, number 23, Abby John, number 20, Kenzie Scogan.
7 points for Lexi Ballgreen. She's now your leader for Barnesville, looking to make it 8. No, it will not happen. Rebound goes to the Vikings, and back the other way comes the white and orange. Paulson dribbles up top, works it over to Stephenson. Stephenson back to Paulson, quickly into the hands there of, that is Rachel Guler. No, check that. 33, not 23, Allison Hybe. Paulson. A dribble pass there to the far wing. Now they work it up top for Korf. Korf, left-handed dribble. A nice pass into the paint and a nice block by Emily Bredman. Inside 14 minutes to go. Ballgreen tees it up for a 3. Yes, she got it. 35-17. Still ways to go here for Barnesville, but they're having a much better second half so far. They've almost matched their first half points here in the first 5 minutes. Matter of fact, if they can get a bucket here in the next 20 seconds, then they will beat their first half score in the first 5 minutes. Abby John for 3. No, that's off the mark. Rebound goes into the hands of Tollefson. Up top now, Stephenson gives it to Paulson. Paulson will back up, use up her dribble, fire it over to the far side there, and a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going on Abby John. It was on the far side. There's players between me and the action, so I didn't see it, but Emily Smith and Ellie Welch. Smith for the Trojans, Welch for the Vikings, checked into the lineup. That puts Halverson breather on the bench. And I didn't see who snuck off for Pelican Rapids. Inbounds pass will come to Welch, and she'll pop the pass away right away. Paulson up top now. Into the hands of, I believe that's Korth. And now they'll get it to Stephenson. Back to that three. Looked like it was going in, but it was Tollefson with the shot. Kenzie Scogan backs up near corner. John thought about it, now took a drive into the basket. It'll roll off the rim. Smart decision there, just didn't get the friendly roll that she was looking for. You have to wonder if Barnesville would have played this well in the first half, where this game may be at right now. Kenzie Scogan, 2-on-1, up to Emily Smith, off the glass and in. Emily Smith scores her first basket, not from the free throw line. Give Kenzie Scogan the assist. 35-19, 11:32 and counting to go. Barnesville has outscored Pelican Rapids 10-5 here in the second half, and they nearly got a turnover there. Pressure, tried to pickpocket from behind, and lucky not to get a foul there. Redmond still harassing her. And now we have a whistle and a timeout, Pelican Rapids. Well, we'll see what happens out of the timeout there, as Kenzie Scogan almost got poke checked in the eye by the official there. She ducked out of the way cleverly to get out in time, so she'll be okay, and she'll continue to play in this one. Well, it's a good start for Barnesville. They still have a little ways to go here. They're down 35-19, but have outscored Pelican Rapids 10-5 here in the second half. We'll see if this trend continues or what Pelican Rapids will bring out of the timeout when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. 35-19, 11-11 to go here in the second half. If you're just joining us, Pelican Rapids started this game on a 17-0 run. They would go into halftime leading 30-9. And now Barnesville has outscored the Vikings 10-5 here in the first 7 minutes of this half. So we'll see what Pelican Rapids has out of the timeout, and they'll get a turnover. Barnesville will take it to the hoop. She'll get fouled. And going to the line to shoot two is Kenzie Scogan, and a nice show of sportsmanship there from both the Vikings and the Trojans there, is falling hard into the, I believe it was Welch who took the tumble into the back padding there. But it's good to see that if it was her or if it was anybody else, they're up and walking, and they're just fine at the moment. So that's good news. And now Scogan at the free throw line to try and get her team to 20. And she does.
Checking for the Vikings, number 33, Allison Heine.
Oops, got to stop our clock here. We are at 10:46 officially. Second one's off the mark, but Barnesville get the rebound, up and then one. Wow!
By number 40, Emily Smith, basket's good. She fouled on the play by the Vikings, number 30, Anna Stephenson.
35-22. A free throw here would be huge for Barnesville. It would cut it to a 12-point lead if she can connect on this one. And she does. 10:41 to go, and Pelican Rapids needs to be a little bit careful here, a little bit cautious, because Barnesville is hot. They're on a roll. They are confident right now. And if and the jump ball will favor Barnesville. They're creeping their way back into this one, folks. Everything is going right for them so far. Here's Abby John. Paulson taking a hard crash to the floor. Ball green off the baseline. Rebound goes to Welch. Welch will hand it off in the backcourt there for, I believe that's Tollefson. And Tollefson will bring it over the timeline. And I think this is the first time I've seen Pelican Rapids go that slow to that side of the court. And a carry is called, and it's another turnover. Pelican Rapids had 4 turnovers total in the first half. They now have 9 in the game, according to my numbers. Bredman has it up top. Now Ballgreen. 35-23, just inside 10 minutes to go. Through the fingertips of Bredman, but chasing it down is Ballgreen. Ballgreen nearly lost it. Abby John tried to get the 3, now drives into the paint, draws contact, and will go to the line. And that's exactly what you're looking for if you're Barnesville. They'll get those opportunities to stop the clock and get too closer. They can trim it to a 10-point game here. That's the 15th foul. Abby John will miss the first one. Abby John with 3 points so far, looking for her 4th at the moment. And she'll connect on it. It's an 11-point game. I don't know if when we started this game, once the score got beyond 11-0, if we would see an 11-point difference on the scoreboard. But anybody who thought that has been proven wrong. That'll be a blocking foul, so that will be the 4th team foul on Barnesville.
Fouls on the Trojans. Number 20. Kenzie Spoken, that's the second person foul, team's 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's only the 3rd team foul for Barnesville. My apologies. 35-24. And they'll get into the backcourt to Paulson. Sorry about the camera there, folks. That was my fault. And a travel. And that is the 10th turnover of the game. Like I said, they had 4 in the first half, and now they have 6. And a chance for Barnesville to cut it to a single-digit deficit here if they can score on this possession. Ballgreen has it on the pass from John. Quickly over there to Scogan. Scogan, left-handed dribble, free throw line. Ballgreen in the near corner now. Works it to John. John inside, Emily Smith. Draws contact, will go to the line to shoot 2. 35-24, a chance to cut it to single-digit deficit.
Number 44, Ellie Welch, that's your 3rd personal foul, team 6th. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 40, Emily Smith.
2 of 5 in the first half. She scored 4 points so far here in half number 2, and she'll miss that one. Still enough time, but you got to be careful here and not miss too many free throws. I mean, you're at a good pace to tie this game up with 8:55 remaining, and she'll miss both. That one could sting a little bit. We'll see what happens on the next couple of possessions. 8:49 and counting to go here in the second half. With the ball is Tollefson. Tollefson had 16 points in the first half, has yet to score here in half number 2. And a whistle and a foul. The foul goes on Barnesville, and I believe it might be an active shooting foul, but just barely. Because she was just in the motion, and it looks like it will be an inbounds pass after all. Morgan Korf, the 7th grader, she has 3 points. She checks into the lineup here for Pelican Rapids. 8:34 and counting to go. And the inbounds pass will come up top here for Welch. Welch will dribble, kick it out. Paulson for 3, in and out, won't go. Smith with the rebound. She'll give it to John as John crosses the timeline. And through the fingertips of Scogan out of bounds. That is the 15th turnover, but only the 3rd of the second half here for Barnesville. So remains an 11-point game, 35-24, 8:11 and counting to go. I'm sorry, let's get that scoreboard on screen for you here. I got so into the game that I forgot to hit the button to put the scoreboard on. I apologize. And a loose ball, John will pick it up. Pelican Rapids coach wanted to travel, didn't get one. Ball Green up top for John. Back to Ball Green, looking inside. Smith defended well. They'll work the ball around the perimeter. Back up to John, 7:40 and counting. Tees it up for 3. Bredman got it! Emily Bredman in the scorebook now, and it's an 8-point game, 35-27. 7.5 to go. We'll stop our clock for about 10 seconds. 7:25 and counting here. Okay, 7:18 and counting now. As Welch gets, I believe that's Welch who's tied up. Looking for a 5-second call, they didn't get it. Blocked by Smith into the hands of Bredman. And talk about everything going right. Abby John, I believe that's it's going to be a charge.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 23, Abby John. That's your second personal foul, team's 5th.
A timeout. 7:02 to go here. 35-27 is our score, and Barnesville is threatening. We'll see if this continues when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, well, an appropriate song here, playing Journey, Don't Stop Believing. And, well, hey, you have reason to believe now if you're a Barnesville fan. They are on an 18-5 run here in this second half. They have outscored Pelican Rapids 18-5, and a foul is just called. And Ryan Baumstad not happy about that one. And I think it's not... He's not upset that the foul was called. I think he's upset that his player committed the foul. I think that's where the frustration is right now. It's, for some reason it says 29. It should say 35. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why that happened, but it did. 3 on the way. This is big if it goes in. No, Emily Smith will get the rebound. Quickly outlets it up court to Abby John. Into the corner. Ball Green thought about it, didn't pull the trigger. Smith, high percentage shot up and in. 35-29. Inside and draws contact. Emily Bredman will get the foul.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 14, Emily Bredman. That's her second personal foul, team 7. At the line to shoot two shots. For the Vikings, number 32, Brennan Thompson.
And Thompson. It's been a while since Pelican Rapids has scored a basket. 36-29. And the second one's in, 37-29. Back to an 8-point game, but it's a good one here. 6:14 to go and another timeout on the floor. We'll take another timeout as well. Back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. 6:14 to go, 37-29 in favor of the the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Barnesville's outscored Pelican Rapids 20-7 here in the second half. And that is so far so good, and they have the ball looking to trim this 8-point deficit down even further. John nearly lost it. Scogan has it now. Scogan, free throw line, inside Emily Smith, off the glass and in. 22-7 and the lead's down to 6. Inside 6 minutes to go. Emily Smith with the basket, Kenzie Scogan with the assist. Paulson hands it off there for Korf. Korf hands it off for Tollefson. Tollefson to the hoop. That one will not fall, but she will go to the line, and she'll have to get those 2 points the hard way.
Falls on the Trojans, number 40, Emily Smith. That's her second personal foul, team 8. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Vikings, number 32, Brennan Thompson.
And she'll miss the second one, and the Trojans will get the rebound. Tollefson 3 for 4 in the second half from the free throw line after going 2 for 2 in the first half. You got 5 minutes, you're down 7. You're allowed maybe 1 or 2 more mistakes, but so far, it's been about 95% perfect basketball for Barnesville. And they've cut this lead and they get another turnover. Abby John will fire it up court. Emily Smith off the glass and in. 38-33. Give Abby John the last assist. Pelican Rapids working it around the perimeter. We have yourselves a ball game now, folks. If you left in the first half and you were coming back just to see what the score was, well, you missed a lot. Blocked out of bounds, no fouls. Stay with Pelican Rapids.
Check for the Vikings, number 30, Anna Stephenson.
We're going to have a timeout here. We'll keep it here for this timeout. Barnesville will take it over. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Midwest Bank in Barnesville, as well as Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville. Update from Perham. At one point, Perham led by 14 over the Breckenridge Cowgirls, but the Cowgirls have now cut the lead to 3. There's 11.7 seconds remaining in that game, and Perham is hanging on to a 3-point lead in that one. That one is live on Magnitude Sports. Let's do the numbers here. Let's see here. So it's now a 24-8 run for the Barnesville Trojans here in the second half. They were down 30-9 at the halftime mark. They have held Pelican Rapids to 8 points. They've put 24 up, and they've cut the lead to 5. All right. Pelican Rapids needs a basket here big time. They really need to do something that will stop the momentum that Barnesville has right now. And that certainly does not do the trick. Another turnover. Lexi Ballgreen comes up with it up court. Ballgreen gets it back, off the glass and in! Lexi Ballgreen makes it a 3-point basketball game, the 26-8 run here in the second half. There's a, and blocked shot by Ballgreen. Pelican Rapids momentarily keeps it, and I think, what's the call here? It looks like Abby John was probably out of bounds. And that appears to be the case as Paulson will trigger the inbounds pass. 38-35. And the Trojans just keep chipping away. Three-pointer on the way. This would be huge, and it's in! Morgan Korf with 6 points now. That one didn't roll in, but Scogan will go to the free throw line. Put 2 more on the board there or 3 more, excuse me. 41-25 will stop our clock. We're at 3:08 is where we're at.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 10. Morgan Korf gets the first personal foul. Team 8. At the line to shoot 2 shots. For the Trojans, number 20, Kinsey Scogan.
And the silence in the gym as Scogan makes that free throw. 41-36. That one's off the mark. 5-point game. Up court quickly. And a turnover. Scogan had it for a moment, but it rolls off her foot out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings. That stops the clock with exactly 3 minutes to go. Well, even if Barnesville does not win this game, the parents, the fans, they gotta be proud of the effort that they've put up against Pelican Rapids, who early in the first half looked like they were going to walk away with this one. But the Barnesville fans have not given up yet, and the Pelican Rapids fans are trying to cheer their team on to a victory here, and it looks like the foul is going to be called here, a reach-in foul on Emily Bredman.
That's her third personal foul, team's 9. At the line to shoot the bonus for the Vikings, number 32, Brenda Thomas.
That's the 9th team foul on Barnesville, so it's still a 1-on-1 bonus for one more foul.
Checking in with the Vikings, number 33, Allison Hybe.
Hybe will come in, and that will give Ellie Welch a breather on the sideline. 41-36, 2:33 to go. And at the free throw line is Tollefson. She'll make that one. She'll get one more, 42-36. She'll make them both. She's only missed one free throw in the entire game. Scogan driving the baseline. Up and in. She got it. And now full court press here by Barnesville. And a foul is called, stopping the clock with 2:16 to go.
That's your third personal foul, team 10. At the line to shoot the double bonus for the Vikings, number 32, Brennan Thomason.
You get this feeling that they're going to keep fighting until the final second here. Doesn't matter how many free throws Pelican Rapids makes. She's 9 of 10 from the free throw line today. Down by 6. 2 3-pointers, you're right back in it. And now Bredman thought about one of those 2 threes. Now she'll give it up to Ballgreen. Ballgreen for John. Inside Smith. To the hoop. Rebound comes to Anna Stephenson. Stephenson will get it to Korf in the backcourt here. And Scogan will put some pressure on. No problem for the Vikings that time. Into the corner. Korf gets it back. Works it back up top for Tollefson. Tollefson into the paint. Pops it out here for Stephenson. Stolen, out of bounds, and back to Barnesville. What a play there by Abby John. She just stuck her hand out as she came by and deflected it out of her hands, and she didn't realize what was happening, and as a result, she touched it, went out of bounds, and now Barnesville has the ball back. Ballgreen down to the baseline, comes back out. Did she travel? She did, yup. She kind of lost her balance as she almost lost the ball and took that extra quarter step. It is a final from Perham. Perham wins 59-56 over Breckenridge. A good one there. We have a good one here. 45-38, a minute 13. John pressuring Stephenson in the backcourt. Vikings will get it up into the front court. Paulson works it back out here for Stephenson. 58 seconds to go. And now they're trying to play keep away here. They're gonna have to foul. And that they should have fouled and made him get that 2 points the hard way, as it's back to almost a double-digit lead now, 9, and you gotta play perfect basketball. You're gonna have to think about the 3 right now, and that one's not gonna go, and that missed 3 might do it.
Foul on the Trojans, number 20, Kinsey Scogan. That's your 4th personal foul.
It's now double bonus. Every foul will be 2 shots for.
Double bonus for the Vikings, number 10, Morgan Korf.
Korf misses that one, and she'll make the second one, and a timeout. So it's back to a 10-point game now at 48-38, and though it doesn't look super positive for Barnesville fans, you have to be proud of your team and the effort that they've given here in this second half. It is certainly worthy of, if you were to award player of the game in the losing effort, you'd give it to the entire team for Barnesville. We'll keep it here. We'll take a look at what Pelican Rapids is doing in their huddle here. Once again, 32.1 seconds remaining. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service here in Barnesville. And a quick note, we've said this on a couple of occasions, but we'll have coverage of the Section 8 AA basketball tournament. It is a 5-game tournament for the girls, 5-game tournament for the boys, so a max of 10 games. The pigtail games will be played on March 15th, followed by the play-in games then the quarterfinals and the semifinals, and all of those first 8 games will be hosted at the higher seed of the 2 teams playing in the matchup. And then whoever makes it to the championship game will help the MSHSL determine where the neutral site location will be at for the 2 championship games. So we'll have coverage of those games for you here on Magnitude Sports. 28 seconds to go, and I would suspect a couple threes. Nope. Turnover, and that turnover certainly puts a bow on this one for Pelican Rapids. But what an effort by Barnesville here in this one, as they will come up a little bit short. But man, that 10-point lead just doesn't look as bad as it would in most times when a team loses by 10. That's certainly a good 10-point loss, assuming the score remains at 48-38. And it will, as 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. Your final score here in this one.
48, Martin Lady Trojans 38.
48-38, as the Pelican Rapids Vikings will improve to 15-1, and Barnesville will fall to 9-5 on the season. But what an effort by the Trojans in that second half. They nearly closed it out, and they were within 3 at one point, and then a couple of turnovers and some fouls. And after Barnesville got within 3, that was the best that they would be able to do, and Pelican Rapids would take over and regain that lead to ice it on a couple of free throws and a big turnover, and they'll come up with the victory here, 48-38, your final score. We'll take a timeout. We'll add up some numbers. We'll come back and select your Midwest Bank Player of the Game coming up in our post-game show, which is a couple minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the 2-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back 3, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Your final here in Barnesville. Pelican Rapids Vikings hold off a rally by Barnesville, and at one point they got within 3 points, but then a couple turnovers and a couple fouls and a huge three-pointer. It was by Morgan Korf late in the game that just finally pushed the Pelican Rapids Vikings to the point where they would extend their lead back and eventually win the game 48-38. But Barnesville started the second half on a 26-8 run, and then at that point, Pelican Rapids would actually start getting some buckets to fall for them. And Barnesville outscored Pelican Rapids 29-18 in that second half, but it just wasn't quite enough to close the gap on the scoreboard, and they would still come a little short. But an outstanding effort by the Barnesville Trojans in that second half after a first half that appeared to have Pelican Rapids walking away with this game. And Barnesville certainly made some adjustments at halftime and came out fighting in that second half, and they almost pulled it off. I think, if memory serves me correctly, I think they pulled within 38-35. And that was as close as they got, that 38-35 mark, before Pelican Rapids would pull away and eventually pick up to win. Barnesville was trained 30-9 at the first half. They didn't score their first point of the game until Emily Smith hit a free throw with 9:53 to go in the first half of play. So it took almost half of the first half for the Barnesville Trojans to get on the board. They would get their second point about 2.5 minutes later from the free throw line. It would be another 2 minutes and 20 seconds or so before Abby John would get a free throw, and it'd be just shy of about 30 seconds before Sam Pesa would step up to the free throw line and connect on 2 free throws. And then about a minute after that, I'm trying to recall if it was Abby John or Lexi Bolgreen who scored the first basket, not from the free throw line. It was one of those two. But they finally got a little bit of spark. It was Abby John who got it. I remember now because I said the word spark. And I remember when she scored that basket, I said the word spark in that comment. So it was Abby John who got the first basket. And then Lexi Bolgreen would follow it up shortly after that. And but they were only able to put together 9 points in the first half. And then Lexi Bolgreen had a big second half. She scored 11 of her 13 in the second half. She also scored the first basket of the second half, 1:09 into the second half. And that was after Pelican Rapids got a couple quick baskets here in the second half as well. So they actually even though Barnesville went on a 26-8 run, 4 of those 8 were scored, and check that. 5 of those 8 were I was right the first time. 4 of those 8 were scored in like the first minute or 2 minutes of the second half, and then Barnesville cruised from that point. And as I mentioned earlier, they pulled it to within 38-35. But man. it's a tough loss, but like I said, you got to be proud of those kids for the effort that they put in. They did not quit. They almost pulled off a remarkable upset here over the Pelican Rapids Vikings, but the Vikings a little bit too strong. They regained their composure towards the end, and they took a deep breath, calmed down, and they were able to hit a big three by Morgan Korf from that far corner. And that put the lead back at, I believe, it was 6 or 7 points at that point in the game, with only I think there was like maybe 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes remaining in the game when Korf hit that three-pointer, and then Barnesville would have to resort to fouling, and they were already at 9 when they had to resort to that fouling. And then, so one foul later, it was 10 fouls and 2 shots for Pelican Rapids, and that really hurt them. And I believe it was Ballgreen, if I remember correctly, who took that three-point attempt right when I mentioned, I was like, they're going to have to start looking at the three-point basket now. And they would miss it, and pulling down the rebound would be Anna Stephenson. And that missed three is basically what sealed it. That missed three and that rebound is basically what sealed it for Pelican Rapids, as there just wasn't enough time on the clock to give Barnesville too many more second chances. So, man, a good game here, and I'm glad I came here today. Once again, checking in, I just got a text message from our other announcer. Perham led by 14 over Breckenridge. This is girls basketball with, let's see here, with about 2.5 minutes in the game. Breckenridge was able to cut the lead down to 3 with 11.7 seconds left, but they would not be able to close the gap either, and Perham hangs on for a 59-56 win over Breckenridge up at the Hive in Perham. I want to thank Eric Tiansen for doing that game for us here, and want to thank you for watching. Whether you're a Vikings fan or a Trojans fan, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the broadcast here. Pelican Rapids fans, I know you're a little nervous there for a while, and Barnesville's fans a little excited there for a while, but it went in favor of the Vikings, and that's how this one all wraps up. So, with that said, we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back and select our Midwest Bank Player of the Game right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to the final segment of our post-game show here. 48-38, the final in favor of Pelican Rapids, improving to 15-1 on the season. Barnesville will go home with a 9-5 record. We forgot to go over the numbers, so let's do that really quick before we select our player of the game. Sam Pesa with 2, Lexi Ballgreen with 13, Emily Bredman with 5, Kenzie Scogan with 3, Abby John with 4, and Emily Smith with 10. Smith was 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Abby John 2 of 3. Kenzie Scogan 1 of 1. Lexi Ballgreen 2 of 3, and Sam Pesa 2 of 2 for a team total of 9 of 16. Which is approximately 56%. We'll round it up and say 57. It's 56-57 right in that area for free throw percentage. On the flip side here, Pelican Rapids, Chloe Paulson 2 early in the first half. Morgan Korf with 7. She went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Anna Stephenson with 9, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. And Allison Hybe with 2, Ellie Welch with 3, and Greta Tullison, 23 points for the Pelican Rapids. She scored 9 of those from the free throw line. She was 9 of 10 from the line for 90%, a team total of 11 of 13, which is approximately 84.6%. And you could look at these two halves, and you could look at the free throws, and you could say that free throws definitely played a role in this game. You go 9 of 16, so if you make those 5 that you missed, it is a 48-43 game. And if Pelican Rapids misses just 2 more or whatever, you're looking at a 1-possession game and possibly a shot at the buzzer to see what happens at the end. But our Midwest Bank player of the game is going to go to the senior for Pelican Rapids, Greta Tullison. Scored 16 of her 23 in the first half, including a couple big three-pointers early in the first half, went 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half as well. She would continue that, going 5 for 5 into the second half before she missed her only free throw of the game. She'd follow up that miss with 4 makes, and those 4 makes towards the end there is really played a huge role in sealing the game for Pelican Rapids. Morgan Korf hit the 3 to kind of force Barnesville into a fouling situation, and they always would foul Greta Tullison. I think only one other person got to the line late in the game, and Tullison would not miss at the end of the game. She was clutch from the free throw line, and that is one of the big reasons why Pelican Rapids was able to squeak away and hold off the Barnesville Rally here as they win this one 48-38. 30-9 at halftime. Barnesville outscores Pelican Rapids 29-18 in the second half. Pelican Rapids started the game on a 17-0 run before Barnesville would finally get on the board. And what a different ball game it was in half number 2. But they just fell a little bit short. 23 for Greta Tullison, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, a couple of personal fouls. She's our Midwest Bank player of the game for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. That will wrap it up here. Once again, we'll have more basketball for you coming up tomorrow, I believe. Yes, we'll be in Frazee for boys basketball. They'll be hosting the Norman County East Ulan Hitterdal Titans. We'll only have the varsity game. That's at 4 o'clock there. They're playing CJV and varsity at 4 o'clock in 3 different gyms. So we can only be at one of the games, and that's why we have varsity only on that one. But then we're back here in Barnesville on March 11th for the Nuggets and Trojans in boys basketball. And then March 12th, we'll see the girls again as they host Frazee here at the 6 o'clock start on the freshman JV game. We'll have the varsity game to follow as well. Well, it's time to get out of here. Once again, games on demand. You can get them at our website there. They are available. Matter of fact, if that updates there, I think they're all ready to go now. Yes, they are. Yep, all of them are available for a 24/7 replay. You can order them on DVD if you'd like a DVD copy of this game as well. 48-38 your final score. So long. We'll have a great night, and we'll talk to you again here tomorrow from Frazee here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.